Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a video today to show you guys some of the new camera bags and accessory that JuJuBe has recently released. I do have all three with me today. I only just got into more of the photography and videoing equipment, so I wanted to give these bags a try because I needed something that would actually store things at home as well as be able to take out with me. They released 2 camera bags and then 1 accessory that's related to the whole filming, videoing experience. The smaller of the 2 is called the Snappy, and here it is here. Okay, so it's a very basic storage travel bag. It does have some nice grip handles at the top here. It does have some D-rings on the side, material D-rings, so you can attach a messenger strap or accessories or anything to the side that you want to on each side here. And of course it is machine washable as well. It closes with a nice strong magnetic closure, one on each side here. And when it opens up, the inside is felt lined and squishy, and of course it comes with several of these little separators, so you can create the exact space that you need for each of your items that you need to put in here. This one I actually use the most, so I will go over this in a moment, but I'll just show you the other 2 things that they have available as well. There's a larger one called the Be Focused, and I'll just show you them side by side. Okay, so there is kind of a definite size difference in the 2. This one is of course larger. As I mentioned, it does have the same features on the outside, so it has the little D-ringy things, and it also has 2 magnets on each side to keep it closed, and the inside is a lot bigger, so you do get a separator, a felt separator here, and then you get a whole bunch of these little other separators to put in between. So this one I actually keep at home. I haven't taken this anywhere. To be honest, I haven't taken either of them anywhere because I haven't really had a need to as yet. But this one will probably just stay at home, because what I have done with this is I've actually put in I have a DJI Osmo, which is like I use for vlogging, but I haven't done any vlogging in a while. So that's what I actually use this to store this in, which is really cool because I didn't have anything to store this in before. This is what it is, right? You put your mobile phone, it's for the iPhone, put your phone in here, and it actually stabilizes your phone and you can do vlogging with it. So it kind of goes like this, and it's really cool. I might do a review on this one actually. So I keep that in there, and then I've got an iRing. It's basically a microphone that you attach to your shirt and then attach to the camera, the mic port in the camera, so I do keep that in here too. I can put that in the Be Snappy, but most of the time I use a different microphone, which I'll show you in there in a moment. And then I've just got 2 little coin purses in here as well. Like this one has a charging cord for the DJI Osmo, and then this one just has some of the lens covers for the lenses, for these things, for the lenses for the camera. So this is actually really good because I have not been able to find a case that was long enough to keep this in, and it would just be floating around my study. So now I can actually put it inside of my Be Focused, and it's nice and secure and it's safe away from my kids. So that's what it looks like on the inside here. So you can, of course, these are all velcroed in, so you can move them around. This is also a great insert for a Super Bee, which I might do a separate video showing you guys how you can use this as just a nappy, bag insert. I know Lovely Bag Lady did the similar thing with this, and it's great. And I did test it out, and the nice thing is that even though these lids are not detachable, you can't pull them out, they're sewn in, you can just fold it all the way back like that if you wanted to use it as an insert and just put it into your bag. So that's kind of cool. So that is the Be Focused. Okay, so I will go back to the Be Snappy and I'll show you what I've got in there, because the other item, camera item that they came out with is actually inside of this. So this is probably my favorite one because I don't have that much equipment yet. Well, I'm kind of getting there, but I don't need the big one to go out with. So this is what it looks like on the inside, what I have on the inside here. Okay, so in this pocket here, I have three. I did three. You can do all sorts of configurations, but in this one here, I actually have my Rode microphone Go, yeah. Cord that actually goes into this, that goes into the camera, is actually in this. Now this is a Pixel Pod that JuJuBe released. So again, part of the camera line. And it's very similar to a PassiPod. It's much thinner. It does have a little hook to attach it to things. You could, of course, hook it to the side of your bag here if you wanted to. And inside of here, there are two zippered sections. I actually cut the JuJuBe tag out just because it was driving me nuts, but there is a JuJuBe tag there that has like instructions on how to wash it and things like that. So you've got an empty side and a full side, and this is designed for your memory cards. So you could put a memory card in that's empty, and then when you used it, you put it in here, you know, it's full. So, but I do have a memory card in here, in the empty side, just in its little case. I don't really use up my memory cards because I haven't done a big photo shoots or anything. I'm usually at home when I do it, so I haven't exactly had to use that yet, but that is nice. It's kind of a mesh material too. So you could put all sorts of things in there. You wouldn't need to use it for cameras. If you wanted to get it and put like little lollies in there, or even pacifiers or charging cords or anything in here. And on this side, I actually have the cord for my Rode Video Mic Go. So this is a Rode Video Mic Go, and this is really good. I'll do a separate video about all my camera equipment if you guys want, but this is just plugs into there, and then this side plugs into the mic section of my camera, and then it just slides on the top and screws in, and it's a great all-around mic. Those two things are in this pocket here, and this is really nice and squishy. Okay, so I am not a big tech person. My husband's the big tech person, but I really am enjoying this for my video and camera things. So in the middle section here, okay, so there's the middle section, I actually have my camera, but on top I have a small Be Organized, and in here I've got the camera lens, like little shades. I forget what these are called. So this is how educated I am about this camera stuff. But these go on the end of the camera to stop light from getting into your shot, so it kind of focuses the light through the lens cover, the lens shade. I think it's what it's called. So those two fit, because I've got two lenses. I came in a pack with my camera, so those two fit into this little thing, and it just goes on top. It's a small Be Organized. And then in the center here, I've got, just facing that way, I've got my camera. Now this is a Panasonic Lumix G7, and I absolutely love this thing so far. I've only had it for about 2 weeks, but I've taken all my photos on it, taking my video on it. It takes 4K video, 4K photos. Really, really simple to use. Like, so I had another camera that was too complicated. My brain, like, I'm smart enough to work it out, but I don't have the energy to work it out these days. I just want something I could just use really easy. It does have a few different settings and filters that you can do for different lightings and things, and it came with two lenses. It's a mirrorless camera, so you can take off the lenses and put different lenses on. I think this is the one that Sensible Mama uses as well, or she recommended it. And it's great. I really, really like it. It's very simple to use. You've got your selfie kind of flip around viewer, which is really nice. So I'm just filming on my iPad right now, but otherwise I would be using this because I really like this. Okay, so that was in that way in there. Inside I have a smaller section, and here I just have a coin purse with just some lens wipes, and I also put my battery in there. It's just charging at the moment. My other one, I always have a spare battery. I did get a spare battery, so that's in there. And then I just have my other lens in there as well. And this is, see, I don't even really know what these lenses do as yet. This is a 45-150 lens. So I'm still learning all this camera stuff, but I do appreciate having a really good way to transport and store my stuff, and I'm really happy that JuJuBe came out with this, especially considering that it's all high quality, it's all machine washable, so you don't have to worry about it getting all messy if you're going out and you're doing shoots out in the country or somewhere where it's going to get all, you know, messed up. You can just chuck it in the washing machine and it'll come up, you know, JuJuBe, it comes up great. So this Pixel Pod thing is awesome. I was a little bit skeptical about this, but this has turned out really well. And it all fits very nicely in here. All the essential things I would need to bring just for camera shooting and some videoing maybe. So these are designed to go into some JuJuBe bags. So I do have a BFF here. This is my Sweet Scarlet BFF. Here it is here. Here is the Snappy, and it just goes into there perfectly like so, okay? So it makes it a lot easier if you want to just take this bag out with you, like that, and you've got a bag. And then you can put other things. You can put your wallet and then your phone and some other camera accessories or whatever that you want in here. I could probably put some like tripod-y things in there and things like that. And it's just really handy to have something that you can easily pop it into, like that fits into all your existing JuJuBe bags, especially if you're a fan like myself. So, okay, so I guess another thing you could do if you're putting it in this bag, if you didn't want to have to flip up this lid all the time, is you just flip the lid back like this. Okay, and you can even pull the little handle through, right? And then you can put it in there with the lid flipped back. Okay, so there it is with the lid flipped back. So then you don't have to worry about flipping that lid back all the time trying to get to your stuff, because it might catch on the top of the BFF. And it's still very safe in there, because once you zip this up, of course, don't go tipping your bag upside down because everything's going to fall out. But if you're just kind of going like this, it's still very secure in there, especially if you're out and about and you're actually in the middle of doing photo shooting or video shooting and you don't want to keep flipping that lid back and forth. Then it's much easier just to open this up and there you go. Ready to go. So I hope that gave you guys an idea of what the Be Snappy and the Be Focused and the Pixel Pod are all about. If you have any questions, or if you would like me to do some different comparison videos or show you how they go into different bags, just pop a comment below and I will add that to my list. I have quite a list growing of requests at the moment, but once my husband gets back on the weekend, I will be able to pump out some more videos. It's just been really, really hard being by myself with all 5 of my kids. So I really appreciate you guys' patience in that, because I know there are some people that have requested some things for me to do and it's been a while and I'm really sorry. I'm trying. Plus some of the bags that you guys want me to do comparison videos for, they go off to school every day, so I don't necessarily have access to them on my times that I can do this, which is between like 12 o'clock and like 2. So if you have any questions, guys, about any of the stuff that I've gone over today, please pop them below, and thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon.